Remember that guy that got knocked the fuck out by Kid Ink security? You know, the Brazilian cat. Well, here's your update. I'm going to read to you what TMZ wrote about it. They wrote, and I quote, "The Brazilian who got the beat down from Kid Ink security after charging the stage is now demanding a face-to-face apology from the rapper. 18-year-old Junior Parriera, however you pronounce his name, said he give Ink a pass and not sue for getting clocked by a security guard at Sunday's show in Sao Paulo if the rapper made a personal apology. Ink obliged by posting a pretty sincere message on his Instagram, blaming the heightened security at his show on the recent Paris attacks at the Bataclan and singling out Junior." Now, right here, before they finished up their story, they posted Kid Ink's actual apology letter. So I'm going to read that to you before I finish up reading what TMZ wrote at the very end. So Kid Ink said this on Instagram. He said, and I quote, "I want to personally address what happened in Brazil last week. My security team has been on high alert due to what happened at the Bataclan in Paris a few weeks ago. They are especially cautious when it comes to watching what goes on around the stage while I am performing. This incident was the second time a fan had jumped on stage during that particular show in Brazil. The first fan almost knocking me over. In the moment, my security was doing his job by protecting me and ensuring my safety, as it only takes a few seconds for something to go really wrong. I am sorry for the way it played out, and I never want to see any of my fans hurt or harmed at one of my shows, especially a young fan who has been a real supporter of mine like Junior. I have nothing but love for Brazil, and this is a learning lesson for me and my team that we will use to become better. Signed, Kid Ink." Whoa, so here's the deal. TMZ ended off this story by saying, "The apology didn't really work. Junior went ahead and filed a police report. He tells us he thinks the apology was a media stunt and doesn't even think Ink wrote it. Junior's still not sure he'll sue. It all depends on whether he gets the face-to-face mea culpa." Anyway, that's the end of the story, but MEACULPA. I hope I pronounced that correctly. You know, I'm not fluent in Spanish. I'm fluent in Spanish food. I'm fluent in Spanish thoughts. And I can curse you out in Spanish. Maricón, cabrón, all that good stuff. But that's about it. But anyways, so here's the deal. I saw the actual video. The guy ran up on stage. He had a cell phone. He was trying to tape Kid Ink. And boy, this big old super football player, bouncer looking motherfucker came out of nowhere and just boom, just knocked his little ass over like nothing. And then not only did he push him down, if I'm not mistaken, I think he pushed him a second time, knocking him into the audience. Now, if you didn't see the actual footage of this guy basically getting his ass handed to him, all you gotta do is click the link below, visit my blog. There'll be a link there that will take you to the actual video footage, because not only do they have the video footage of him getting pushed down from the perspective of us looking from the outside, they also have the footage from his phone. So it's first person perspective, you know, like in those video games. So yeah, if you want to see, just click the link below, visit my blog, you can see for yourself. The only opinion I have is, man, these security people sometimes go just way overboard. What we have to understand is this. Security people are kind of like, in a sense, like a low-level police officer. Not exactly, but I think that that's a decent analogy. And if we don't want the police overreacting with violence, going around just hurting people, if we want to make sure that they show some sort of constraint, we have to make sure that we hold security people accountable. Because yes, you are factually a complete idiot if you run up on stage trying to just, you know, film a celebrity or touch them or breathe their air or whatever the hell you're up there for, to get a little sweat on you as they're performing. Whatever you're up there for, you should not be up there. Do not get me wrong. However, security taking things to the extreme measures of pushing people to the audience. If you push somebody to the audience, now you're risking somebody else getting hurt by them falling on them, people bumping heads and stampedes and riots. Because if a person falls into the audience and people get freaked out and try to turn around and run backwards and whatnot, then they may run into other people that can cause fights and other disruptions. You could potentially hurt dozens of people, at least dozens, maybe even tens of people, scores of people, just for pushing one idiot into the audience. So that's something that we have to take into account here. Also, we have to take into consideration the fact that if you hurt somebody badly as a professional security person, you may get sued, or the artist may get sued for your stupidity. Like they said in this article, this guy's not sure of whether or not he's going to sue yet. He's still figuring that out. Now, if Kid Ink does not go out of his way to meet up with this person in person, then yeah, he may be held liable for some damages, even if it's just emotional distress and embarrassment. But anyways, hopefully these security people will get it together and stop being such brutes. But this is all my opinion. What's yours? After seeing the video footage for yourself, do you think that the security was in the right or in the wrong? I think that he went overboard. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter @Meat Magazine.